Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
Tired and sick.
tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy, not quite, on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform?
We do some retirement homes.
Those
We
people are
perform-
starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Last night, a blown call changed the game. This morning, the internet lost its mind, and nobody's telling you exactly what happened. That's where Sports Slice comes in. I'm Timbo, and every episode, we're cutting through the noise, breaking down the biggest moments in sports, and giving you the real story behind the headline. And we're going straight to the source, the athletes themselves, their locker room stories, their reactions in the moment, and the stuff nobody gets to hear. Listen to Sports Slice on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And for more, follow Timbo Slice of Life 12 and the TikTok Podcast Network on TikTok.
Winning on clay is an art. The rallies are relentless. And at the French Open, only the toughest survive. I'd know. I competed there for decades. Join me, Renee Stubbs, on the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast for no-nonsense breakdowns of the biggest matches, the toughest players, and the moments that define Roland Garros.
Jen Win. Yeah, she's an outsider to win the French for me.
And she likes clay.
Listen, Elena Rybakina is arguably the best player in the world right now. And I actually can win on any surface.
Listen to the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Presented by Capital One, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports.
Imagine an Olympics where doping is not only legal, but encouraged. It's the enhanced games. Some call it grotesque. Others say it's unleashing human potential. Either way, the podcast Superhuman documented it all, embedded in the games and with the athletes for a full year.
Within probably 10 days, I'd put on 10 pounds. I was having trouble stopping the muscle growth.
Listen to Superhuman on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, I love when we get these. A check-in from one of our second date couples. It's called an update.
Yes.
Who named that? That's smart.
Welcome to the Second Date Podcast. And remember, okay, we are going to play the original call. You may have already heard this original call, but it's important.
It's not a mistake.
No, it's important for you to know what's up before we get this couple back on the phone.
Yes.
So it is part 3 that we're going to hear them and get their update from them. So stick around.
Yeah, there'll be a little ad before part 3.
Yeah, stick around. Yeah,
Yes.
It's worth it. Okay, here we go. What do you see in the comments?
Yeah, Jay said, I love listening to Brooke and Jeffrey so much. When I'm watching hockey games, intermission feels way too long. So I listen to these during intermission time.
Oh, that's smart.
It always does the trick so I can speed up the time.
That's actually smart because they're like 15 to 20 minutes in between. I'm the same in between hockey intermissions. I'm like,
what am I going to do?
Yeah. I'm like, I can go play a couple games of Fortnite, man.
All right. Well, I guess turn it on. And
Hope the game's going good.
Let's, go your team. All right. Your second date update starts right now.
It's the classic phrase you always hear. Oh, I normally never do this on a first date. Oh,
It always means that you always do it.
Why are you so good at it?
As they walk out of the exhibit at the botanical garden because the nearby porta potty's broken.
What?
I swear this never happens to me.
What the heck?
By the way, can I borrow a leaf real quick?
What?
Well, in today's call, we had one of those moments where somebody says, I normally never would do this. But oh boy, did they. You're going to find out what it was in your brand new second date update.
Yes.
We're going to do it next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, second date update.
When your date plans change at the very last second, not by your choice, but because of like an unforeseen obstacle with the venue.
Okay.
Like the baseball game got rained out.
Oh, yeah, you can't control that.
The KFC ran out of chicken.
That doesn't happen.
What's your move? Like, how do you respond? You could instantly give up right there and say, no, I'm not doing this. I'll FaceTime you from my bubble bath, but I don't pivot on the fly.
Makes it super dateable.
Yeah, be flexible, Jeff. Come on, be spontaneous.
That is the other option. shake it up, do something new. And apparently that's what one of our listeners, Sierra, had to do recently on her date. And I'm curious what that looked like. So, Sierra, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Oh, hey. You sound like a go with the flow type of person.
I try.
Yeah, you sound like a baseball in the rain kind of lady.
Yeah.
So
that's me.
That's good. Sorry to hear that your date plans crashed, but tell us what happened.
So I met this guy, Ashwin, on a dating app.
Oh, he sounds fancy and rich. His name is Ashwin.
Not going to lie, the name intrigued me, but what I really liked the most was he was playful. Like, he was kind of saucy, but not disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Okay. Roasting a little bit, but like totally joking.
Yeah.
It's like talking to your grandpa, but 60 years ago.
No, Jeff, not at all.
Everybody has a grumpy grandpa who likes to poke fun at them, right?
No.
Not grumpy.
Yes.
Oh.
It's like
He's not an old man.
this is
He's
playful flirty.
His name is Ashwin. He sounds like a grandpa already.
Okay, you got us there, Jeff, but the rest of us you lost us on.
Okay. Well, we all have different images of what Ashwin is, but what was the plan for the date?
Well, you know, I'm happy to say that wasn't my first impression.
That's good.
I liked him. I liked him enough to say yes to a date with him. And I think that he was kind of trying to impress me, which obviously is fine with me. Like,
totally.
he had made rooftop bar reservations at this like trendy place.
Oh,
Rooftop bars are always good.
Okay. So you sound like you're excited to get some rooftop drinks.
Oh, I was so excited. I love this kind of thing.
Okay.
And we go up the elevator, and the guy at the door said he was so sorry, but the whole place was closed for like some kind of a cryptocurrency event.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Brooke. Brooke isn't mad they're closed. It's the crypto thing.
Yeah.
I know. I was
They're
so
the
mad.
only people who could afford to rent out an entire rooftop
Got
bar.
money.
I just picture a bunch of dudes with receding hairlines and
telling each other the same thing.
in puffer vests.
Yeah.
Careful, you're turning Alexis on too much with your description.
Even I draw the line in
It's
crypto.
Oh no, but that's what a bummer. Your whole plan for the night just got totally ruined.
Yeah, I mean, it was really disappointing, but I just said, screw it, let's take a walk.
Oh.
I'm not wearing the greatest shoes for it, but I just really wanted to spend time with him at that point. So
that's
we
sweet.
walked down the street and we walked and talked for a while, and we just kind of ended up at this old, it was just like a diner, like a normal, you know.
Okay.
It wasn't like a cute, like, oh, we're trying to be retro diner. It looked like it had just been there for like 70 years.
You went from like Nobu to the Waffle House.
Yeah, the grease trap hasn't been cleaned in at least 2 years.
But that's why the food tastes so good.
Yeah.
Okay. We're putting a lot of emphasis on like the location of the date, but what about the bond, the connection between you and Ashwin? Did that change once you ended up at the crappy diner?
No, I mean, it was kind of perfect. Like, we were sitting there eating cheese fries and drinking milkshakes in our formal clothes, just talking, you know, and probably because the plans had changed and we were thrown in this situation, we ended up having just the greatest, most real conversation.
That's awesome.
That's such a good sign for anyone. If you can be anywhere with someone and still have a good time, that means that you actually have a real connection.
Yes, and after our plans fell through, you know, like, it just felt so good. It felt so comfortable talking to him. We talked for hours.
Oh my gosh. Wow. How could he not be calling you?
Yeah, I mean, how did this night end?
Well, okay, so one thing led to another. He kissed me goodnight, and I did, of course, end up at his place.
Really? Post chili cheese fries, you guys went back to his place.
Hey, I'm telling you, I felt very comfortable with him, and
Apparently.
I didn't leave till the next morning, in fact, which is unusual for me, but...
What did he say? Was he there when you woke up?
Yeah, no, he was just his sweet, playful self. He gave me a little kiss on the nose, which I thought was adorable, and...
Okay. So it wasn't even awkward the next morning.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
It makes me wonder if it was like one of those typical guy things where it wasn't enough of a challenge and it became too easy, so the guy gets bored.
He doesn't sound like a guy that is like that, though, Jeff. This sounds like they
never do, Brooke.
Yeah.
They never
do. They're always the Prince Charming until they ghost you.
No, but it sounds like they were just vibing on a deeper level than that. If he just wanted to get in her pants and that's all he wanted, or he was disappointed in that, they could have gone anywhere and just gone and drank.
Maybe he knew that crypto event was happening and this this was all set up as like a little ruse to be like, look at me. Look how spontaneous I could be. Let's go back to my place.
You are so cynical against men right now.
Brooke, I'm just telling you this. I've heard guys do stuff like this and sometimes even worse.
I know. I still want to think for the best, Jeff. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, you can be naive if you want, but let's call Ashwin and we'll see what he has to say.
Thank you, guys.
With your second date update right after this. Hold on.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Second date update.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
Wow, another first date blown up by a pod of crypto bros.
You act like this happens all the time.
Every single week we deal with this because our listener Sierra was supposed to meet a guy named Ashwin at a rooftop bar. But of course, when they arrived, the entire venue had been rented out by a bunch of crypto nerds, geeking out over yield farms and stabilizing their coin pools.
Oh, God.
Whatever they like to talk about.
Bro, look at these candlesticks popping.
Don't even know what that means, but it disgusts me.
God, no wonder I don't enjoy any of it.
Here's the thing.
They look like candlesticks.
Sierra and Ashwin didn't let that kill their night. They actually swung it into a really fun evening at a local diner, which eventually led into a sleepover.
Aww.
Really good.
It sounds so sweet.
It did until Ashwin is suddenly not calling her back.
And you've reached out to him or you haven't? You're just waiting to hear from him?
This was what was so weird. We texted a little bit after that, but he just, I got the vibes that he was not interested.
Huh.
Oh, even through texts.
Yeah.
You can feel that energy shift for sure.
I hope it's one of those where he's just scared of real love. You know?
Yeah, no, for real. I know that sounds stupid, but sometimes, like you had said, there's no challenge. Like, if it's too easy and everything is great, sometimes people don't like to be in that space. I don't know.
We'll see which category Ashwin falls into if we're able to get him on the phone here. I'm going to dial his number right now.
Too perfect category.
Yes.
We're praying for a Disney ending. Here we go.
Getting her another nose kiss, Jeff.
Through the phone.
That's right.
What a promise. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Ashwin?
Yes.
Hey, man. Thanks for answering. You're on a radio show right now. It's called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, good morning.
Welcome to the show, Ashwin.
Hi.
Sounds like you might be busy or something right now.
Yeah, I hope you have a second to talk to us because we're doing a segment called a second date update.
Sure. This is weird. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Give him a lot of credit. So the reason that we're calling is because you went out on a date recently with a listener to our show, a woman named Sierra.
Oh. Yeah.
You mean,
sure.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Sierra, we talked to her and she told us about your hang the other night.
The diner sounded so cute.
It sounded pretty good. Despite all the obstacles that came up, you two were able to have a really good thing. Would you agree with that?
I mean, we did. It was probably one of the most amazing dates I've ever been on.
Well, what the heck, bro? Why aren't you calling her? We're all over here waiting to find like some crazy reason.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Sorry to be so emotional about it, but it's just that, Sierra's really confused.
It's just kind of embarrassing.
For you or for Sierra?
For me.
All right. Well, I mean, if it's too much to share.
You should do it anyway, because
we could really use the content.
I don't want to pressure anybody, you know?
And Sierra really deserves to know, wouldn't she say?
Yeah, no, she is. She's really awesome. This is mostly a me thing.
Okay. Well, if you're willing to open up to us just even a little bit and we could pass the message to her, I think that would go a long way.
We had this amazing night, and she told me that she doesn't do this a lot, where she goes to a guy's place, and that she was curious where she ranks.
Oh.
Where she what?
Ranks?
Ranks.
Where she ranks, like, compared to other people?
Yeah, I was very thrown off by that question.
Okay.
a weird question.
Is it a joke? It had to have been a joke.
If it's a joke, it's really funny.
It was not a joke, because I asked her to clarify. I said, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, I'm sure you've been with X amount of people.
Well, that's kind of a rude assumption.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
The
is it,
assumption person.
but you know what? Or it's a testament to your experience that you had.
I guess. So that's.
You could take it as a compliment.
What did you say? I mean, did you actually rank her?
God, no.
Well, I told her that I'm not sure how to answer that.
Yeah, that's good.
And eventually I said top 3 for sure.
Aw. See, that's cute. That's a good safe answer.
Alexis is like, what? Only top 3?
Oh, I take top 3. That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And you don't want to say number 1 because then you're too eager.
and I don't believe it if you say number 1.
Totally.
I've seen myself. I know I'm not that good.
But then I told her, since I answered this for you, you have to reciprocate.
Why would you do that? You don't want that.
She asked it to him.
Oh, God.
What did she say?
She said, you're definitely in my top 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
She a little bit lower than what you ranked her, but
Yeah, it gets worse. I asked her out of how many?
No.
And she said maybe 5.
Oh, wait.
5 out of 5.
top 5 out of 5. So you're in the top 100%.
That changed everything for you, I would
Okay.
assume, because it just changed everything for me.
I didn't really know what to say because I already felt so vulnerable. You know, we're in my bed naked and we've just been together.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It's like getting a participation trophy after the fact.
Well, maybe there was some sort of miscommunication or she didn't say quite what she meant. And I'll give her a chance to explain herself right here because I need to let you know Sierra is on the other line of this call listening, wanting to talk to you.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I think she's the one that should be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Ashwin, hi.
Oh.
Oh.
Please tell us 5 is like the number 1 rank, like it's the best.
Oh, yeah, you were going backwards.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
She's like, I can't lie.
We tried to save you.
I feel so bad. First of all, Ashwin, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I made you feel that way, and you've been feeling that way this whole time.
Oh, that's a great apology.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Is it okay if I explain a little bit?
Please.
Yes, go into details about why he's ranked.
No. Just literally
Hey,
explain
you know
yourself.
what? Men that can take constructive criticism is not a bad
What
thing.
did 1 through 4 have that he
Okay,
doesn't?
just one thing he could do better. Let's work on one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And if for some reason I didn't do enough foreplay stuff,
Okay.
I'm open to feedback.
You should assume you didn't.
Okay, well, actually, maybe we shouldn't be asking what he could change. Maybe it's better to ask you, Sierra, why you said that to him.
Yes.
When I said, oh, you're definitely in the top 5 of 5, I was trying to be playful. I was trying to make a joke. I was trying to be kind of saucy and flirty.
You were kidding?
Yes, I was kidding. And I'm so sorry.
Why did you lead with that?
It was a joke.
Dude, don't we have a laughter sound button or something we could have hit there?
Yeah.
He's definitely top 4 for sure. Let's just put it
Wait, that's a joke too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Doesn't matter. It's better.
Yeah, it's still climbing the rankings there, bud. You didn't even have to do anything. That was great.
Can we please stop talking about what number I'm ranking?
Okay, fair. All right.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm just so embarrassed. I was trying to make a joke. It didn't land.
You definitely have said your apology.
Yeah, you've said that a lot, and I think Ashwin gets the idea that you didn't mean it. But we mean this when we say we'd like to send you out on another date. The two of you. Ashwin, if you're willing to give her one more chance, we would pay for it.
Don't let your pride stand in the way of this one, Ashwin.
Yeah, no, her explanation definitely makes me feel better and embarrassed that I can't take jokes about bedtime.
Bedtime.
But I definitely would be interested in another date.
Oh, that's cute.
All right, so congratulations. That means, Sierra, you got what you came for. Another date with Ashwin.
Thank you so much.
Oh my God. I feel like we just had 2 listeners who own their own mistakes, which was just wild on this show.
Yeah.
That never happens.
It's a little bit too mature for my
This means
liking.
tomorrow's going to be really bad on the show. Things are too today.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's us, the Jonas Brothers, and guess what? We have some big news.
What's the news, Nick?
Huge news. We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just
We're the
contributed to it.
first people to do podcasts.
A pretty pretty wide range of podcasts
starting a
that are out there.
trend.
But this one's extra special.
So how did we actually come up with the name Hey Jonas, guys? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was on a call about what we should call it. And
Well, we were thinking originally calling it one of the early names of our band before Jonas Brothers.
This is how you guys remember it going down?
Yes.
I have a very different memory of this. We were talking about a bit for the podcast where people could call in and say, Hey Jonas. And then I wrote down on my little notepad, Hey Jonas, and offered it up as a potential title for the podcast. But thanks for remembering that, guys.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy, not quite, on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform? We do some retirement homes.
Those people are starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
After months of waiting, we finally got Ashwin and Sierra back on the phone to give us an update. And, the last time they were on, there was definitely a lot of talk about romantic rankings and room for improvement. And we should just ask first off, Ashwin, Sierra, are you two still together? Is that still happening?
Yes, we are. We're still at it.
All right. Still at it. That's an interesting way to say it. Okay.
Yes, we are, and I am very happy to tell you that I have officially bumped up his rankings.
Oh.
Top.
Yeah?
Top 2.
She's such a kidder.
She's joking.
I'm not totally joking.
Oh my God.
But, he's still really, really good. He's like top 2.
Well, I guess I can practice some more to make sure that I get to number 1.
Okay.
No, baby, you got your work cut out for you. There is so much to listen to. I have some ideas.
All right.
Get
Well,
the sense of humor if she's kidding or not.
I don't know, but at least she believes in you, Ashwin. That's good. And maybe enough talk about the rankings. We're just happy that the show was able to get you two together. And it sounds like you're continuing with something with the possibility of a long-term relationship. So that's great.
Thank you, guys.
We're happy. Thank you.
Okay. We'll end it there.
Yeah. At least one of you is. So keep us updated on your relationship and the ever-changing rankings of romance. Keep up with the show. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Another podcast from some SNL late night comedy guy, not quite, on Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends. Me and hilarious guests from Bob Odenkirk to David Letterman help make you funnier. This week, my guests, SNL's Mikey Day and head writer Streeter Seidel, help an a cappella band with their between songs banter.
Where does your group perform? We do some retirement homes.
Those people are starving for banter. Listen to Humor Me with Robert Smigel and friends on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Last night, a blown call changed the game. This morning, the internet lost its mind, and nobody's telling you exactly what happened. That's where Sports Slice comes in. I'm Timbo, and every episode, we're cutting through the noise, breaking down the biggest moments in sports, and giving you the real story behind the headline. And we're going straight to the source, the athletes themselves, their locker room stories, their reactions in the moment, and the stuff nobody gets to hear. Listen to Sports Slice on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And for more, follow Timbo Slice Life 12 and the TikTok Podcast Network on TikTok.
Winning on clay is an art. The rallies are relentless. And at the French Open, only the toughest survive. I'd know. I competed there for decades. Join me, Renee Stubbs, on the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast for no-nonsense breakdowns of the biggest matches, the toughest players, and the moments that define Roland Garros.
Gentian Wen. Yeah, she's an outsider to win the French for me.
And she likes clay.
Listen, Elena Rybakina is arguably the best player in the world right now. And I actually can win on any surface.
Listen to the Renee Stubbs Tennis Podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Presented by Capital One, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports.
Imagine an Olympics where doping is not only legal, but encouraged. It's the enhanced games. Some call it grotesque. Others say it's unleashing human potential. Either way, the podcast Superhuman documented it all, embedded in the games and with the athletes for a full year.
Within probably 10 days, I'd put on 10 pounds. I was having trouble stopping the muscle growth.
Listen to Superhuman on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.